All right, joining us now, one of the stars of FX's Mayans MC. You might have seen her in films like In America, Stormbreaker, The Spiderwood Chronicles, and, of course, her award-winning role as Lady Mary Tudor in The Tudors. And now she's in a new movie called A Good Woman Is Hard to Find. Please welcome Sarah Bolger. Sarah, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
We're doing good. All right. First of all, we're dumb Americans, and we love accents, and we love it when people of other backgrounds do American accents, and so we.
Is there a particular, because obviously across the UK there are several thousand different accents. Same with the US. A lot of people here in the US don't really think that there's so much of a difference between North, South, West Coast, East Coast.
Yeah.
What is your favorite American accent to do?
Oh my goodness, what is my favorite accent? I mean, I remember, I don't know necessarily if I can do it justice, but I remember watching Fargo thinking that is the most beautiful accent, the most melodic thing I've ever heard. That sort of, and
Stephanie,
I don't think I've ever done it in a movie. I will have to soon, though.
This is remarkable.
Well, now I just want you to reshoot this movie. Good Woman Is Hard to Find, but I want you to do it like McDermott. I want you to just be like, oh, there's a hot dish over there. Is that your friend? Like, that's...
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. All right. We're here with Sarah Bolger. And, you know, it's funny because as Americans, we feel anyone, especially from Great Britain or Ireland, they seem so much more sophisticated than us.
They are.
And they're, yeah.
That's fine. I'm going to have to tell my mother you said that because she often thinks I'm unsophisticated. So
Okay.
I'm going to have to tell her you said it.
Now, do you spend most of your time across the pond, or do you spend much time in the States?
Yes, most of the time in Ireland. That's sort of where that's sort of the home base. That's where I live most of the time when I'm not filming. I find myself I mean, predominantly the jobs I do, the longer ones, like Mayans MC, those all filmed in the States.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I end up probably spending most of my year in the U.S., but I try to fly back to Ireland as much as possible, every 3 months or so.
Yeah,
Sure.
And great work in Mayans, by the way. And it's funny.
Thank you so much.
Because we always joke that these foreigners are taking all these American-speaking jobs.
Okay,
we'll have somebody on,
he's
and
joking.
and I have no idea that they're British, and I'm like, what the, you know.
It's a great thing actually to be able to walk down the street sometimes. You know, someone asks, just say like, "Oh, I like you in so and so," and then I say thank you, and I talk to them in my Irish accent, and they're like, "You're Irish?" It's almost like the best gift you could give me. You don't know I'm Irish, but it makes me feel like, oh, good, I'm proficient in my job.
Right? Yeah.
The first time I saw Christian Bale accept an award, I went, what in the hell is going on here? He's like, and blimey, and, you know, stuff like that. We're here with, well, let's get serious here. Sarah Bolger's here with us. Let's talk about A Good Woman Is Hard to Find. Tell us what drew you to this project and why we really need to watch it.
I'll tell you, it was so we filmed it in December 2017. And I signed on. I attached myself to the project sort of April 2016. And it was a labor of love. I fought for this project to happen. There were so many scheduling conflicts. There were so many like, oh, well, now maybe we run out of time this year. Maybe we'll be able to film it. I've never been sent a script that made me page turn. I think I finished those 110 pages in 50 minutes.
Wow.
Devoured that script. This woman, it's like an origin story of a superhero, except she has no magical powers. This woman has never has never wielded a sword in her life. She is like this amazing mother, this amazing human who is just brought to the brink of her sanity and is able to prevail. It was a beautiful story in a simple setting. that I was so enamored with and was so excited to play her.
And it sounds so nice coming from that accent, too.
Well, and maybe not wielding a sword, but wielding a hammer.
She does have a hammer, but they're easier. I feel like I could even wield a hammer. I am not skilled.
Fair enough.
I'm more comfortable wielding a Phillips screwdriver, but that's just me. Sarah. Sarah Bolger is here with us. The new movie is A Good Woman is Hard to Find. One of our standard questions that we've been asking ever since we asked David Spade if he was ever speechless at meeting another celebrity, and he was standing in line for the bathroom at somebody's house at a party, and Paul McCartney was standing in front of him, and he just froze. After you became famous and got into the business, did that happen to you, or maybe it happened recently?
I remember staying at a hotel a couple of years ago in Los Angeles, and Sean Connery was in the lobby with his wife waiting for his car.
Never heard of him.
And I remember thinking, yeah. I remember thinking, like, oh my God, it's Bond. Oh my God, it's Bond.
Yeah.
It's Bond. And that's all I don't even think I had the guts to make eye contact with him. I almost hid from him as if he'd seen me and noticed me. Like, there's no way. It was I think I was a little starstruck, genuinely.
So you didn't talk to him? You didn't approach him and say you were a big fan or anything?
I hid from him, which is outrageous. Hiding from someone in the lobby who does not know you is ridiculous.
Well, I've done that with process servers before, but that's a whole different story.
That's
Sarah.
not even stop.
I didn't know him.
Do not laugh at his jokes, okay? You're only encouraging him. You're making this worse for me.
Yeah, but she's from out of town.
Oh, that's
so
right, yeah.
I can do my material
there
for
you
her.
go.
Sarah Bolger is here with us. A Good Woman is Hard to Find. And I know Stephanie she's giving me this look like, please, Mike, do it. I know you want to do it, and I think Sarah would really be impressed.
No.
Since you didn't get a chance to talk to Sean Connery, I do a pretty good Sean Connery if you'd like to hear it.
Oh, my God, yes.
You ready? Here it is. Yes.
Jimmy.
That was it. That was it. That was
Wait, I'm going to do it again. I'll do it. I caught her off guard. Here it comes. You ready? Here it is. Yes. Huh?
I know, like, if you close your eyes, you're there, right? It's staggering how...
It's almost... I got my Sean Connery fix. I didn't get to talk to him. Now I have it.
She was going to say, if I closed my eyes, I couldn't see.
Right.
That's what she was going to say. Yeah. Sarah, thanks a lot for doing this.
The
we
movie
really
looks
appreciate
fantastic.
It. Yeah.
It's right up my address. I cannot wait to see it.
A Good Woman is Hard to Find. Sarah Bolger. Thanks, Sarah.
I appreciate it.